Volgens mij ben ik nu live als het goed is.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then. Fiddles it through. Spread neatly. Chance with a header! He will be livid with himself. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Di Lorenzo. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. Davids. That has been cut short. He's picked his way through. Now can he find a finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a battle.
Big chance! Neymar. Mohamed Salah. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maradona.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. He's in a good position. Can he put it away? Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mohamed Salah, brilliantly cut out. It's Lukaku! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. David Villa. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Lovely feet. Shot a goal! So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Maradona. Davids. And here's Neymar. João Neves. Dani Ceballos. Maradona. And it's Neymar. This might spell Lukaku! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. He's gone for goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lukaku. He's got full. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Andreas Pereira. Now it's Beckham. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. That's the throw. João Neves. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davis. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Salah. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Ceballos. Has a look and plays it forward. That is a great pick out. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Andreas Pereira. And here's the chance to counter. Beckham. Good driving run. Mbappe. Now it's Lukaku. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dani Ceballos. Oh, what? Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davis. Back into the middle. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids. Oh, well played. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And the cross comes in. Great position here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's got the shot away! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Beckham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Ronaldo takes... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Lovely ball and a real chance now. Distributed tidily. Dumfries is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Davis. Maradona. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Maradona. And he cuts out the supply. David Villa. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Belletti. And Dani Ceballos. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Out to the right. Neymar. Davids. That is ended up in no man's land. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ceballos, who's set up one goal so far. Costa Curta. João Neves. And he skips past his man. Very nicely done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He is through here. Stood up well to him there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he finish? Now, nice interception, well timed. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, it's Beckham. Beckham! And that would have won it.
Beckham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And it's been taken short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Beckham plays it short.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Mbappe! That's good play. No, he's not getting his way this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Andreas Pereira. And he's managed to get free. Davids. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Oh, super ball. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. David Villa, he's got away. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a nicely measured pass. And a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
De Jong. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. Julie. Chouameni. Can he spark a counter here? No goals as yet. Maradona. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Jong. Oh, good. Julie! Goal! Ajax! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Ajax have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Julie. Ajax have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. David Villa. There's the hit! This time, surely! And again! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Throw in. Salah. Well read, And the danger is averted. Rodri. Van Dijk. A player who needs no introduction. It's Maradona! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's having a go! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Looks to go up and over. Now it's De Jong. David Villa. It's out of play for a goal kick. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely feet. Now it's Mbappe. That's good defending, very good defending. James, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Goes long and straight.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
David Villa. Neymar. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Drogba. Traumeri.
That's going in strongly.
Julie.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mohamed Salah. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That looks a good ball through. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's got the shot away!
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. That's a throw. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior might just make this. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just requires...
Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ruben Dias. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he put it away? Maradona shifted it to the flank. So we're still where we started right now. He's got away. Giroud. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Real chance! Mbappe looking sharp there. Pull it. And here's Messi. Mohamed Salah providing... Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
The shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. Mohamed Salah with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Buffon will lay claim to that. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he's away. Davis wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with.
There's the shot! No mistake! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Neymar goes steaming forward. Araujo is the guilty party there. Mbappe. Dumfries has it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Seedorf. Mbappe has a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Davis. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball.
2 added minutes has been
Ruben
indicated.
Diaz. Now Neymar. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's in and the shot! Mohamed Salah looking understandably energised after his goal. Ajax are looking to break at pace. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against it. He's had a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Davis. Always onto this. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement.
Neymar! Just off target. Dumfries. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Messi. Now the finish! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi hits one!